بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good morning to all students of class 6. As you know that we have started our topic chapter number 7, getting to know plants. So we have discussed about the plants, we have discussed about the roots, we have discussed about the stem, we have discussed about the leaves, shoot system, root system and their functions, and today our topic is flower. Flower is important part of plants. Simply, due to flowers, plants looks beautiful. It enhances the beauty of the plants. But this is not the importance of the flower. The importance of the flower is another, that they reproduce and produce new plants. Due to the presence of the flowers, seeds are produced, and these seeds are grown into the soil and new plants arise from these seeds. So this is the main function of the flower. And flowers are of different colors, flowers are of different shapes, flowers are of different sizes, and different people like different flowers. And you know a lot of names of the flowers like lotus, jasmine, rose, sunflower, and a lot of other flowers. And definitely they have a beautiful fragrance as well. They are also used to make the scents or perfumes. So and different flowers are having different sizes, different shapes, they're different colors. Some are of red, blue, yellow, purple, and a lot of colors they have. But the basic structure of the flower is almost same in all the flowers. All the plants bearing flowers, they have seeds because seeds are produced after the production of the flower. And I will tell you that where the seeds will produced. And there are different parts of the flower. Number 1 is sepal. Okay, this is a part, this is called pedicel, which is attached with the branch of a plant. And this pedicel, this portion of the flower is called its thalamus. This portion is called its thalamus. Thalamus is the base of the flower. And at the base of the flower, there are few green color, mostly the color is green, and some have yellow, and with the passage of time they becomes brown or like something, but they have different shades. Mostly they have green color petals like structures, and they are called sepals. They are called, these are called sepals. This portion is called sepal. Sepals are the outermost layer of the flower, and they protect the inner part of the flowers. They are different in numbers in different plants. Sometimes they are 3, sometimes they are 5, sometimes they are 7, and these are different in numbers, but the basic function of the sepal is to protect the inner part of the flower. Especially they protect the flower when it is not flower but the bud. When the bud blossom, then it changes into flower. So when there is a very little flower, when it is not opened, and its petals are not appear in this form, the flower is called bud. And at the time when the flower is in the shape of buds, sepals protect the inner part, this petals and all the other parts of the flower. So protection is the basic function of the sepal. Next, after the sepals, there are petals. Petals. Petals are the beautiful and colorful part of flower. They like different flowers have different types of petals. Some have big petals, some have smaller, shorter, thinner petals, but and their number is also different. Some but the basic thing is that they are the colored part of flower. Due to the presence of the petals, flowers looks beautiful. They enhance the beauty of the flower, and due to the different colors and the scent of means fragrance of the flower, because the petals are the part which have fragrance, which have scent, and due to the beautiful colors and due to the beautiful fragrance, different insects attracted towards the flower, and these insects help in the pollination. Pollination means transfer of pollen grains from one plant to another plant. So when they sit for the nectars, they their legs, with the legs, the pollen grains are attached. Pollen grains are present on these parts. So these pollen grains are stuck with the legs of the insects like butterflies and moths and different other honeybees. So these pollen grains, when they go to another flower for the nectars to suck, they carry the pollen grains to another flower or another plant of the flower of the plant. So they help in pollination, the transfer of pollen grains from one flower to another flower. This is called pollination. So these insects are attracted by the petals. So the second important part is petal. The third part is stamen. Stamen is the male part of flower. Stamen is the male part of flower. Now I am going to tell you this one is called stamen. These are different stamens present on the one flower. So stamen is further divided into two parts. One is anther and the other is filament. Anther is this portion is called anther, and in the anther pollen grains are present, and this thin stalk or thread-like structures, these are called filaments, and filaments keep the anther erect in the flowers, and these pollen grains are easily touched with the legs of the flower due to the filament erection. So stamen is the third part of the flower, and they play an important part in the reproduction. Reproduction is a process of preparing new plants from the parents' plants. So this is the male part, which is called stamen. Stamen has another two parts, anther and filament. And the the fourth portion of the part flower is called carpel. Carpel is also called pistil. Carpel is also called pistils, and it is the female part. It is the female part. This is the female part This is the female part of flower, which I am going to shade. This is the female part of flower, and this is called carpel. Carpel is also called pistil, and carpel has another three parts, and these parts are called, first one, the topmost part of the female is called stigma. These pollen grains which are present in the anther, they are transferred to the stigma and then they go inside. So stigma is the upper part of the flower, and after stigma there is a thin part of carpel, and this thin part of the carpel is called style, and the bigger portion of the carpel, this is called ovary. This portion is called ovary. This portion is called ovary. Inside the ovary, there are ovules. Ovules are present already. And when the pollen grains are transferred here, a pollen tube arises and these grains are attached, now come and fuse with the ovule, and then the fertilization takes place, and after the fertilization these ovules changes into seeds. These ovules changes into seeds, and when the ovary, after that ovary start to increase the size, and this ovary changes into fruit, and these ovules, they are changed into seeds. This is the reason that seeds are enclosed inside the fruit. This is the reason that inside the fruits there are seeds, because these ovules have changed into seeds. And now after, when the fertilization takes place, ovules are formed, then these petals shed, the upper part of the carpel also shed, only the ovary remain present, and this ovary changes into fruits, and these ovules changes into seeds, and when we grow these seeds, they produce the new plants. So this is the function of the flower. This is the main function of flower. Now come towards the functions of the flower. There are three main functions of the flowers. Flowers help in reproduction. Reproduction is a process when male and female part fuses, so and produce new young ones or new plants. So this process is called reproduction, and flowers play an important role in reproduction. Flowers become fruits that store food and seeds. This flower, because this ovary changes into fruit, and this and different fruits store food in it. Also the seeds are present in the fruits, that's why they are used. This food is used by other animals, and these seeds are used for the reproduction. Modified flowers like cauliflower and broccoli are rich sources of vitamins. These are the flowers which we eat in our daily life. So these flowers are rich because the flowers sometimes store food, and these are the examples of flower which store food. And broccoli and cauliflowers, they are rich in the vitamin which we eat. So this was the end of this chapter. Now come towards the homework. Open your books at page number 78. This is assessment 2, page 78, and it's A part. This A part, from this A part you will do question number 3 and question number 5. Question number 3, how does the stem help the plant? Mention the important points. And number 5, name the different parts of flower. You will write the names of different parts of flower which are written here on the board. Next is B part, and from the B part you will do question number 5. This is describe the basic structure of flower. So you can take help while writing the answer from page number 74, 75. And from D part, assessment 2, D part at page number 78, draw neat and label diagram of the following. Here you will do question number 2, parts of flower. So this is a task from assessment 2. Now come towards the assessment 1. Assessment 1 is present at page number 76 and 77, and let's start. Here is you will do A part only. A part carry 10 MCQs. First MCQs is which plant has a taproot system. Taproot system, obviously we have discussed that it is a mustard plant which carry taproot system. Which plant has a fibrous root system? Wheat, maize, barley, all the grasses, all the plants belong to the family grass. These belongs to they are having fibrous root system, because there are two types of root system, taproot system and fibrous root system, and wheat is a plant which carry fibrous root system. Which of the following is a modified taproot? Modified taproot are the roots which store food for the other animals, and these are the option is radish, carrot, ginger, both radish and carrot. So we know that modified taproot are radish and carrot, means the answer will be D part, both radish and carrot, because ginger is the stem. Ginger is not the root, ginger is stem. Potato is stem. Next is which part of potato is eaten? Which part of potato is eaten? Root, leaf, stem? None of these. So the obviously I have told you already the stem. Stem is the answer. Which one of the fifth question is which one of the following is an underground stem? Underground stem is potato. The carpel is the female part of the flower that bears. Carpel is the female part of the flower that bears carpel. Stigma, style, ovary. All these three parts are the sub part of carpel. So the answer will be all of these. 7. Stamen is the male part of the flower that bears. Stamen is the male part of flower that bears anther and filament. So the answer will be anther and filament. And 8 is which of the following function is performed by root? Absorb water and mineral. Second is plant stand erect in soil and check soil erosion, and all of these three functions are done by the roots. So all of these will be the answer. Number 9, the sepals are the part of the flower that contribute male cell. It is colorful, therefore help in pollination, protect the flower when it is bud. None of these. So sepals, as we have discussed, these are sepal and they protect the flower when they are in the shape of buds. And the last one is which of the following function is performed by stem? It neither bears branches nor leaves. Second is it does not transport food made by leaves. 3. It keeps plants straight and gives support. All of these, and the answer is it keeps plants straight and gives support. Do a very neat and clean homework. Take care and Allah Hafiz till the next class.